Hi, thanks for tuning in for the debut issue of Westside Magazine. Our first 6 to 8 issues will focus almost exclusively on surfing, then we will start bringing you more action from skate, skim, wake, and kiteboarding with some of the most talented individuals in the Tampa Bay area. You don't want to miss it. In Profiles, we meet local Gulf surfer and lifeguard Don Burns before we catch a surf session with him in Puerto Rico. Then in Destinations, we take a closer look at PR. We catch up with the guys from Elevated, and we go behind the lens with Dustin Howard.
Hi, and welcome to the second edition of Profiles on Westside Magazine. I'm your host, Stingray. I'm stoked to have on the show today longtime Gulf surfer and lifeguard Don Burns. Don, thanks for joining us.
Oh, anytime.
So Don, where'd you learn to surf?
On the Gulf Coast. It was a winter day. I had the old ducktail wetsuit you pull up under and the 2 buttons. Uncle of mine gave it to me, and it didn't help at all. I was freezing. Me and my buddies were freezing. No wetsuits. Choppy, wind blown, but I was hooked ever since. So
not only being a longtime Gulf surfer, you've been a lifeguard in this area for quite some time too.
Yes, I have. I started public safety in 1992, and I've been here ever since. It's a great job. It's very rewarding. I get a lot of sun. I get to go surfing on the job. It's considered training. I do a lot of swimming and paddling, and obviously when there's waves, I get to go surfing. So it's a great job for surfers.
I know a lot of people like to trade places with you right now, probably.
Oh yeah, well I'll tell you what, there might be a job opening here. I'm looking to get out. I've been doing it a long time. I enjoy it, but I get a lot of sun and looking into new jobs.
How was the scene when you first started surfing?
There was very few surfers. It wasn't as popular. Surfing was definitely more of a rebel sport. It was very few surfers around. It's blown up. It's tenfold now. Back when I started surfing, you'd paddle out, there'd be no one out but you and your buddy. Now, you know how it is. It's packed everywhere. It's just tenfold compared to the 80s and 90s even, early 90s.
Okay, well we're going to take a little break, sit back and watch this video segment prepared by Mike Young.
What's if I thought that you could hear me? The words like a begun soul, like a begun soul. We have been together, but you don't remember. But now they're all gone. Trying to return the time, the memories lost their mind, as if you wouldn't stand our side. Trying to wake up in time to make a window behind the fucking set. And now you're out of time.
Okay, welcome back. I'm here with Don Burns. Don, what's some of the places you've traveled to surfing?
I've surfed, obviously, pretty much the whole state of Florida, both coasts. I've surfed California. I've surfed Barbados, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and that's the places I've been so far. And whenever I get the time, I'm going to take another trip.
What'd you love about Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, well, besides the women, the waves were really, really good. Real powerful waves. The island, a little dirty, but beautiful place. I'd love to go back there one day.
What's some of the places on your list to visit that you haven't been to
I
yet?
definitely like to go to the South Pacific, whether it's Tahiti or Fiji, just anywhere in the South Pacific where there's a lot of juice and shallow reefs and real waves, so to say.
Hurricane surf is just around the corner. Last couple of years, we've had some exceptional hurricane surf.
Oh yeah.
Here. What goes through your mind when you see a storm coming our way?
Ground swell, ground swell, ground swell. You know, it comes in like corduroy, wave after wave, just perfect ground swell. Stuff we don't get too often here.
2005 was an epic year in hurricane surf for us. What was your favorite swell out of that year?
I would have to say the Cat 5 that unfortunately devastated Louisiana, but Katrina was a epic swell, just good top to bottom, hollow, powerful waves, super fun, and it was a ground swell, so we got a lot of good lefts, long lefts.
Okay, we're going to check out some footage of Don Burns and that hurricane surf. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. I'm with Don Burns. Don, how is the scene now different compared to when you first started out surfing?
Well, it was a lot less crowded, a lot less surfers. It wasn't as popular. The boards were real thick. I think it was box fins. Neon was in, and surfing wasn't in. It was a rebellious thing to do. It wasn't as common.
You think there are a lot more kids now surfing than there were when you first started?
Oh yeah, there's a lot more. Surfing has become very popular since the 90s, and it's more popular hands down. It's more crowded, as all surfers know. Your hot spots there's much more people in the lineup now than ever.
Surfers are actually able to make a living now surfing.
Fortunately, yes, they are. There's a lot of money in surfing now, and it's really come to the limelight, and they've even considered putting it in the Olympics. So it's coming our way.
We might have been a little bit more dedicated if we knew about that when we
were
younger.
Yeah, right.
Well, I just want to thank Don for coming out and joining us today on Profiles.
You're welcome, anytime.
Don, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is it for this segment of Profiles. I'm Stingray with Westside Magazine. We'll see you next time. Peace.